This is North Texas Weather Center with your latest 3-minute forecast and temperatures out there this morning. Definitely still chilly out there, but not nearly as chilly as yesterday. We are currently running in the 20s across most of North Texas. Some areas are starting to reach the low 30s this morning. We will still warm up this afternoon, a lot warmer than yesterday overall. Temperatures will reach the 40s for most of us, some low to mid 50s back off to the west by lunchtime, and eventually by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. All of us should get into the 50s, even some areas closer to 60 where you saw some snowfall accumulate Saturday night, like areas like Wichita Falls as well as Childress. Those areas might even get closer to 60. So keep that in mind this afternoon. We might still need at least a fleece jacket today, but it will not nearly be as cold as yesterday. Also, the wind chills this morning, not nearly as bad as yesterday either. We're still running about 20 degrees above what we were yesterday in terms of wind chills. Right now, most of us are in the 20s, some teens in a few located spots. But again, this will all warm up this afternoon. Not a whole lot of wind out there today to be worried about in terms of wind chills. All right, let's take a quick look at what we actually saw overall across North Texas from Saturday night into Sunday morning's event. So we saw some accumulations back off to the northwest, closer to Wichita Falls, Childress, the Panhandle of Texas, and southwestern Oklahoma. Those are the primary areas where we saw some accumulative snowfall. Wichita Falls saw about 1/4 of an inch of snow. Childress closer to half an inch. Some areas just west of Childress got up to an inch. So definitely a good amount of snowfall out that way. Not much here in the Metroplex. We saw some scattered light sleet, kind of what I forecasted. Nothing that accumulated, but we did see some scattered light sleet last night. We also saw some lake effect snow this morning, or yesterday morning, excuse me, in areas like Plano and Dallas, and also just east of DFW. Those areas just saw a little bit of lake effect snow. Nothing that accumulated again, but just some flurries out there you might have saw yesterday morning. Also, some isolated freezing rain and sleet did occur. Some ice even happened in eastern Texas, western and northwestern Louisiana, as well as southwestern Arkansas. Some saw a little bit of freezing rain, some sleet, and maybe even a few wet snowflakes in there. But that's what happened overall from the entire event. So we're kind of past that now, and not a whole lot is forecasted in terms of precipitation over the next several days. And you kind of get a look for yourself. The next system that might even bring just a few raindrops to North Texas would not arrive until this weekend, closer to Saturday. There might be a few isolated showers or maybe a storm in eastern portions of DFW, but not a whole lot here across North Texas. Eventually by Sunday into Monday, we might still see maybe a couple lingering showers or storms. Again, nothing that concerning. And after that, very dry. We're not looking at any big wintry precipitation events in the foreseeable future, so no need to worry about that, but I still think we might see one at some point this winter. It might be next month, or it could be at the end of this month, or anytime this month, in fact, but at this point, it does not look like we'll see anything in the foreseeable future. Usually a 7-day forecast, and you kind of get your look for yourself. Temperatures will be on a roller coaster this month. Temperatures going into Wednesday will drop back into the 50s. It will at least be in the low 60s on Tuesday. Temperatures by Thursday, much chillier, almost feeling like what we saw yesterday. Temperatures for highs in the upper 30s, lows in the 20s, and eventually by Friday and Saturday, temperatures will go right back up near the mid to upper 70s are forecasted for Saturday, and then eventually falling right back off by Sunday into the 50s, as well as the 40s for highs and lows in the 30s. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting and All Dents Repair.